good evening, good afternoon, or good morning from wherever you are watching from, and welcome to RPL Tier 3, Season 1, round number. It's a round. Do I know what round it is? Not specifically. It's round 4. Round 4 at Silverstone, Great Britain. So we're in Silverstone today for Tier 3, round 4. We're also at Silverstone again this weekend for the Formula 2. You can find that here on Saturday. And not just that, but we are also at Silverstone in real life F1 this weekend. So, pretty big weekend for Britain. Big day for Britain with the general election going on today. But we won't bore you with the politics. My name's Hunter Daily X. I'm the only streamer on for today. I haven't done this in a little while, streaming by myself, so you're going to have to bear with me. We're going to touch grounds on last week's racing and the current standings and whereabouts we are, because we're hitting the midpoint in the season once we actually load in. But we are at Silverstone today. It looks like we have a full lobby bar, a Visa Cash App RB. We're just waiting for someone to slot into that Yuki Tsunoda spot. We may be there, we may not. Oh, there we go. We've got them. Oh, I'm not spectating. I am now spectating. It's probably a good thing, isn't it, really? I did that and checked that. So, Britain today, not the hardest track on the calendar. Pretty fun on the new game. Very enjoyable. So the new handling model. Maggots and Beckett's going to be a little watching point today for us. See people's different lines and taking that, how they're going to handle it. Are people going to take it flat? Are people going to give it a little bit of a lift? We're just going to have to wait and see. And obviously, racing in Britain. Do we know what the weather's going to do? Of course we don't. If you live here, as we know, it's currently midsummer, and outside right now, it's 13 degrees. So, enjoying a red hot summer here. So it looks like some people are starting to get the itch and wanting to ready up. Just waiting for George to give them the go-ahead. We're currently 1 minute past 8 right now, so we are due to be starting at any point, as Freddie's given us the constant tick to get us started here. Now, I haven't properly streamed in RPL. You have to take it all the way back to probably 2019, F1 2019 that is, when I probably was streaming more often than not for our Tier 1 races. Rapido and now already is up and is the lobby host, but we still haven't got a George Alp Williams ready up yet, so I think we're going to be waiting a little bit longer, but hopefully we do see some good racing here today. We've been seeing good racing all throughout from what me and Tadpole saw in Jeddah, and we've got a pretty close championship going on as we're reaching this halfway point now. Just waiting for everyone to ready up. This is really boring me now. Can we just get in? I want to see some cars go around in circles. I'm going to be honest, boys and girls. What's going on? Here we go. We are officially getting ready to go. So, main predictions tonight? Don't really know. Don't know. Weird to be seeing Lennon in Tier 2. Tier 3, I will say that. It was a little bit of a rival of mine back end of last game in the Tier 2 Championship. Was very quick last game, but obviously don't know what he's doing in Tier 3 this game. Could be an assist thing. Don't think it is. Could be a pace thing. We'll have to wait and see, but nice to see him back. I don't know if he raced last week. I'm going to be honest. Didn't watch it last week. So, your results are just going to be what I see of race results. So, let's get into that as we are now loading in officially. So, last week's race results, when we raced in Imola for round 3, we had George Alp Williams won the race in his Red Bull, starting second on the grid, so a first race win of the season for him. We had Jordan, recently banned Jordan in P2, and also Rapid Owen in P3, who started 14th on the grid, gaining 11 positions. Now, I know he had a big issue with penalties last week on the track, and potentially, well, no, not even off the track, from what I can see here. Mainly on the track. Bit like me, these boys cannot keep it within the white lines. So, no stewards reports to report on from last week, but if we head into the driver standings, we have the recently banned RPL Jordan on 58 points out in the lead. Now, obviously, he is going to be overtaken today by, hopefully, George Alp Williams, who outscores him by 3 points. George Alp Williams is currently on 55 points. Rapid Owen following him behind in third place on 41. Invade on 40. Mythic on 24. Valkyrie on 16. Will Dyer on 13, who is also now being banned as well. So your top 3 realistically are George Alp Williams, Rapid Owen and RSF1 Invade. So you've got 2 Ferraris in there of Owen and Invade, and a Red Bull in there from George Alp Williams. 2. A little bit of a battle going on there. And also in the constructors, we've got Red Bull leading the way on 96 points, followed by Ferrari on 81, then followed by RB on 34, then McLaren on 31. So Red Bull and Ferrari running away with this a little bit, as we are now looking to be getting some action out on track. A few people looking to be loading up the Inters. Let's see who we've got out first. We've got Optical on a set of intermediate tyres. Obviously the thing is, with being on the Inters, you can do a lap out on the Inters, but what we can't do is obstruct people on their laps. We've just got to let them go. You constantly basically have a blue flag on you at all times. And also Lennon following suit out on the Inters, and Drift King and Goat Lee as well. But we have got a couple soft runners out on track. The first of them being Drift King, who we're probably going to watch go first on his lap. Oh, I thought Drift King was on a set of softs. He's not. He is on Inters. I apologise. So let's watch Chubby Monkey 24 round in the final corner to start his lap, heading down the straight. It is a little bit bumpy on his left hand side. You can see there he's just got over a bump. Lift going into turn 1. Not wanting to hug the apex there. Tricky set of corners. Down into second here. Going to accelerate from second out of the corner. Now heading down into where I will be sitting on Sunday. Build and woodcut. Not been the cleanest of laps. I don't think he knows maybe what an apex is, but that's okay. We have different levels in this championship. Here, holding it flat. No, not holding it flat for cops. Keeps it balanced, but doesn't shift down to 7th. Just staying in 8th gear. Still keep it on hot lap, so he still looks like he's get a lap on the board. Big lifts going through Maggots and Beckett's. Now, not very tidy. Heading out on Maggots and Beckett's, going down back straight into Stowe on this game. You see the massive elevation changes. Here, almost feels like he's dropping off the cliff. Got a little bit of traffic up ahead. Don't think it's really been effective other than driving into the smoke clouds there. Now rounding the final corners. Around the final corner. Across the line, set of 1:31.8. Jake Bandy does a 27.4, followed behind him. Who else we got out finishing laps? Some Inters laps being set. Faded Nights does a 27.6. Goatley is currently on Inters again. I'm really sorry, I'm not really looking at who's on what tyres here. Freddie, the one after, heading down now into Stowe. Trying to keep it as tidy as possible through Stowe. A little bit of oversteer, or understeer coming out of the corner. Nicely over the curbs here, maybe push them a little bit too far out wide there. Touching the curbs, coming up final corners, 27.6. Not too far away from his teammate at all. Looks like we've got a McLaren of Mythic just starting his lap, so let's see what he does. In 8th gear, going through here, braking, getting over the curb slightly, got a bit of traffic ahead of him. Trying to keep it as neat and tidy here as possible. Going to run over, clip the inside curb, enable the DRS as quick as you possibly can again. Down this right hand side, quite bumpy, bit of traffic ahead, good to see there, getting out of the way. Yeah, clipping the curb there, now around here, going for a little bit of a tighter line. It goes pretty wide there. Decided to abort his lap, but now that's fair enough. We've got here George out Williams on the lap as Valkyrie goes quickest. 27.4 again. George now heading for Maggie's back. He doesn't have a lot of his battery left. Big lift down into 5th there. Just trying to get it right and set a lap. Now heading up towards Stoke. Braking and turning the car in. Trying not to lose the rear end through here. But keeps it nice. Braking just as you really hit that curb there. Up over the next one. Into 4th to gain as much traction as possible. Now round in the final corner, a little clip on the curb, enabling the overtake. 26.7. Not a bad banker from the Welshman there. Pretty nice, pretty good. Bandy looking to improve his time. Oh. And he hasn't validated. Sorry, I was flicking through, you can see who was on the lap and who wasn't. Who we got here? We've got Juan pulling down. Enabling the overtake, got 5% left. Going to get us again a little bit under braking here. Heading through the corners, going to enable his overtake, going to kiss the curb on the inside. This was 28.4 there. Ryan Searles finishing his lap into Stowe we go. Nice bit of battery left. Enabling everything down to this corner. Not gonna do that. Braking. Go over. Little bit of a drift down. Now heading to the final 2 corners. Plenty of battery left for him on this lap. Brings him 28.7. Just behind his teammate in P9. Myself on Invade. Not having much luck at the moment. 2 laps on his tyres currently. Got plenty of fuel in the car there. Might have come in at some point, I realised 7th, dropping up to 6th. There's the final complex on the track. Accelerating out. There's the final corner here. And he's going to do a 26.7. Just picking George. I'm sure George ain't going to be too happy about that. You got Lennon finishing his lap here. See what Lennon can do. As I said, I haven't seen him in a wee while. Nice, just going into there, up over the curve, may have pushed them wide just a little bit. Used all his deploy, looking to land at 27.6. Wrap it in. Oh, seems like we kept the nice and clean over there. Enabling the overtake, now heading down in towards Stowe. Switch gear, dead quick downshift, making sure to keep on the throttle through there, like it. Braking, down to third, little bit of a drift from the car. Heading around the final corner, overtake enabled. He's going to go through to 26 nice, going to put in P3. One Shanghai, goes P5 with 27.2. And let's have a look, let's go through who our current top spots are. So we've got Invade in P1, George Williams in P2, Rapid Owen in P3, Spangley P4, Shanghai P5, Freddy P6, Balk P7, Jake P8, Mythic P9, Lennon P10. That's our top 10 at the moment. People slowing down. Yeah. So Drift King has just started a lap, so let's go on board with him. Sorry, that's the person I picked up off of the mini lap, so let's see if he can improve from his 32.3 down to second there. Going around the corner, back into second here. The upshifting, enabling the overtake here, getting around the corner. DRS has been activated. That turns it off. And Woodcourt. Now round the corner into second. Strange choice, we look left here, that's where I'll be sitting. Hello mate. I'm going to hold this flat. Real question, hold it in seventh. It's a little bit wide, but it's okay. Still valid. Keep it in seventh. Don't think you realise as modern day F1 cars have 8 gears. Okay, looks clean. It's 3 seconds up on his lap. Things we'd love to see. There's a lot of people take a lot of different lines, a lot of different gears around here. Gear 2, overtake has been already enabled. That's bold. But I think it's going to be running full traction, so 27.7 puts in P13. We appear to have a bit of traffic going on here. Goat Lee on a lap it seems, and being massively held up by the chubby monkey. So not going to be happy about that one. See how it goes P10. Definitely something to be sent to the studios. That one we have caught it, so it is all good. I'm probably just going to leave the stream up on my phone to see what is going on in the chat, but I'm going to make sure to keep that quiet so no one knows what I'm listening to. Invade Met says cook. Oh, we've got some debuts. Polish Hammer, Turbo, and Chubby Monkey, who we just saw now on Forgetting a Penalty. We've got finishing our lap is that El Mythic's about to start his lap. Harpycorn has backed off of his lap. You're starting a lap. Who's on a lap? Mythic is also starting a lap, but who's coming to the end of a lap? Drifting is not. One pull him down is on a lap. That is Razors. One pull him down. Using all of the RS. Everything imaginable. The car can be lacking straight line speed by now. keeping overtaking neighbour. He's got nothing left in the battery, in the tank at all. Down to 6. Turning the corners. The braking. Yeah, on the curb. Up and over. Valkyrie! I'm so sorry. It's gone P1. I'm going from down. Even 16th. Ryan finishes lap with 7 tenths up. Cook Ryan gets P16 and takes his teammate, but Valkyrie F1, whether that comes from 26.5, bloody lovely. I'm sure she'll be happy with that one. We've got Mythic finishing his lap now, improving slightly by the looks of it. Maybe he's got a fair bit of time in the final sectoruni. Goes P4, 26. Now nice to get into the 26s there. What else we got on a lap going through here? Let's switch through. We have got Goatley on a lap, getting some terrible offences off of Valk in front of him. Don't think Valk realises he's on a lap here. Don't really know what's going on. Could be optimising to get some more slipstream through here. Drifts wide, goes to the gravel, and Valk gets his lap. These RPs are not having fun, are they? No one is happy. I've caught most of this on stream, and I apologise to absolutely no one. So Valkyrie going to be bringing it in. We're waiting for people to start going out on some laps. We've got Born in Shanghai, who's going to be going out on his lap. So going out on his lap. He's born in Shanghai. He's where he lives, ladies and gentlemen. He's on the outlet, looking to get as much temperature in his tyres as humanly possible. Sorry, I haven't done predictions of whole. I feel like it's too late, but let's just go with George Alp Williams slamming the thing on poles. We're going to start getting our final runs now, as people are going to be excellently in a big hurry. Born in Shanghai now going to start his lap, and maybe everything he comes over the line, burning it all over the right hand curve, and then left, got a Ferrari in front of him, bit of traffic, gets out of the way, and he's been blocked and held up. Cold. Ravenel, you're a bad man. He's still going to be going for it, he's still going for it. I'm guessing he's up. Somehow. There's a tenth and a half up. We're not blocking today, boys and girls. You should all be ashamed. All of you. Keep it in 8 going through there. The person's going over 7. 14% on the battery. 11% going to get a touch back in, but only a smidge. He's got more traffic ahead of him. People need to get out of the way. Not unable to overtake down here. Heading into Stowe, 6th gear, 5th gear, 6th gear, cheek, make up your mind of what the right Mythic has retired. He feels like that is all he can do. That's enough. I think most people say we're going to set us off for the race now, heading down the final corner. Born in Shanghai goes P5 with 26.4. Now who else have we got starting to lap? I think we've got not the Aston Martin, it's the Optical that's behind him on his lap. Yeah, so we'll go with next. Now going to be finishing his lap. We're getting to the closing stages here. So, down this time in the first sector. Not ideal, not what you want to see. Let you drive better whenever you see the green. Fourth gear there to enable as much traction as possible. Still got a hell of a lot of battery in there. See a lot of people now usually coming through here on next to nothing. So he's obviously looking to save the best of this for the back straight and probably coming out into the final corner as well, as Valkyrie hasn't even not made it across the line in time, but is still currently provisional pole 26.5. Let's see if that stands. There we go. Burning the overtake heading down the main straight is slightly up currently. So now through Stowe is going to keep it nice and tidy down to here. Staying on the throttle up to 6. Braking over the curb. Lennon goes P4. Sorry, Lennon, didn't see that. 4th gear. Now round in the final corner. Enabling the overtake button. 27. Dead. The next Drift King goes P12. Got a Ferrari. Invade can't improve. A white car, which is a Hess. Cannot improve. Now he's got an Alpine. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. We go with Spangly. Rapido in P1. Oh, ERT Garage. Goes P2 in an RB. These RBs are currently cooking. Current time. George has not improved. That's my predictions out the window. I need to P11 I'll go for 11, really sorry. Pull on down. P18. So that's it. That's what's happened. Both Red Bulls have been out-qualified by RB. Anyway, Rapido in is our pole sitter. Yeah. Ferrari on pole. For 26-2. Lovely little lap time that is in the Ferrari. ERT Garage 26-5. Right, I don't get how you do this all the time. This is boggling my brain how to coordinate everything. So fair play to Ryan. RPL Formula 1 says in the stream, that's the best I could do. I'm sure it is, Ryan. I'm sure it is. Anyway, that is qualifying complete now. Heading on to the main Grand Prix. We have got Rapido takes pole in Silverstone in the Scuderia Ferrari, followed by ERT Girage in the Visa Cash App RB. Valkyrie out qualifying George Alp Williams with 26.5. George with 26.6. RSF1 Invade in the second Ferrari in P5. Then Lennon in the Aston Martin. Mythic in the McLaren in 7th. Shanghai 8th. Optical. And we've lost it all. I'm really slow to all these. I apologise. I don't. Anyway. God, it looks overcast. Wow. Let's go back here anyway. So, grid. Owen on pole. Durant in 2nd. Valkyrie in 3rd. George in 4th. Invade in 5th. Lennon in 6th. Mythic 7th. Shanghai 8th. Optical 9th. Goatley 10th. Spangly in 11th. Freddy in 12th. Jake Bandy in 13th. Drift King in 14th. Polish Hammer in 15th. Faded Knights in 16th. Ryan Searles, our regular commentator, in P17. Go on, pull him down in P18. Chubby Monkey 19th. And Turbo in 20th. So year 3 debutants in P20, P19 and P16. Not much you can really ask from in Williams and Haas's. Either way around it, we are on the grid. 5 lights. It's lights out and away we go for the British Grand Prix. Off the line, well goes Rapido in. Girage off the line, well too. 2 Red Bulls going side by side through turn 1. Some changing for positions going on as well. We've got a Red Bull fighting Valkyrie, fighting Girage. Now looking to get ahead of him. Valkyrie starting on the softs, going for the more aggressive approach. Bit going on behind us here as Invade looking to get George. We're heading down the main straight. Girage now behind Valkyrie. Valkyrie going wide here, looking to get over as quick as she can. She's on the alternate strategy here. See who's on what tyres. Everyone's sliding around a fair bit as we are now heading down towards Cops. Everyone's going 2 by 2 side by side. Now Owen leads us through. Valkyrie still sat behind him. All kicking off. Look, there's some people going a bit side by side there. Jake Bandy very, very close, looking to back off now. now heading down towards Stowe. Valkyrie on the outside, going now side by side with Rapido, and on the soft one to try and get ahead of him as quickly as possible. It's just high strategy. Does a soft medium or a soft hard? Heading through, that's George Williams. Side by side with Girard now. And he's through, and that also looks like it's Invade. Now going side by side as well. Everyone's getting a little bit aggressive, pushing that wide there as well. Heading into turn one. Oh, he's on the grass! He's on the grass! Jesus! What is going on? Optical now looking to potentially make moves. The two McLarens come very, very close. Please, boys, do not do that. Looking, Mythic now looking to go on the outside of Optical. It's all kicking off. Let's see what's going on. Back here a little bit. Oh, okay. Everyone's getting a little bit aggressive back here, apparently. We don't want to do this. So someone's ready up early. In the mud, my prediction, someone said. Let's go back here then. We'll go back to the front now. Probably a little bit more interesting out there. Valkyrie leads the way on the soft tyres. Everyone else behind her up until P9 on the medium. Valkyrie looking to make a more aggressive start here. Quite a hard track to pull away on. It's a very, very DRS trainee track. Once you get stuck behind, you kind of can just sit there, and I think that's what Valkyrie's going to find now. So, but those mediums could come good or hard towards the end, latter to the end of the race. Girard now making moves. It looks like he's going to have a change for the lead here as well. Rapido now goes down the inside into Stowe. Valkyrie giving him a little love tap on the rear, literally pushing each other through. Don't want to repeat, we've seen a Ferrari and a Red Bull get very, very wrong in there before in real life. Owen fastest lap, now on laps. Let's get some telemetry on here. Let's see some battery percentages. Owen in medium, 28%. Valkyrie, bit of a worse battery there. George Williams closely following through on 67. Girard not really giving up these positions as we've got a little bit of a scrap going on in the background between the Alpines, both on the same tyre strategy, looking to stay in amongst this train while our train gets split by go on, pull them down. We've got a little bit of drama going up ahead. Freddie now going down the inside of Born in Shanghai, not Born in Shanghai, Drift King. Nice move heading into their advantage with the DRS there as well. Back up towards the front, all a little bit close, gaps closing in. Valkyrie not letting Owen out of her sights. Valkyrie looking for a good result here today, given the opportunity to drive the Red Bull full time now as well. Now going through Maggots and Beckett's. Now into the DRS, I'm just going to sit behind him in the DRS here, probably not having to use any battery at all. No one's using really anything. Use a little downward overtake to get past him. Goes through George Williams. We'll move up the inside as well. It's a double overtake for Red Bull. 1-2 currently for Red Bull. Fair play to George there. Taking advantage. Teammate dragging him through. And there you go. Getting all a little bit close back here as well. And on the drift, trying not to go out of his teammate Invade. Invade obviously winning round 1 of the season. Valkyrie looking to escape now. 7/10 the gap. Can she pull a little bit more on George? Probably not. I think she'd like to. I've got Girard here with Lennon. Everyone's staying pretty close. Ferraris look like they're going to get a wee bit of a battle. Maybe a bit of bother going on here. Oh, we've got moves in the background. No, just people pulling out of the warm air to cool down the gearboxes. George not sticking as close to Valkyrie as Valkyrie lost to Owen on the last lap. George on 40% of his battery currently. And onto the back straight is Rapido. I'm going to try and repay the favour a little to George. There's Invade, goes a bit wide out of that corner. No, not looking to repay the favour, just going to sit behind them, keep gaining ERS in the straights. We've got anything going on in the background? No, it's just DRS trains galore. Now this train takes us all the way down to P12. Bandy looking to stay in it. We've got a little battle going in the background with Turbo and P13. All alarm pulled down, and also faded, and that's Ryan Searles in that battle as well now, probably out of it. George Williams very, very close onto the back of Valkyrie here now, same with Inbred or Rapido in 2. Excuse me a moment. You're gonna have to bear with me. Stuff's going on. And I'm back. I apologize about that. Stuff was going on, but we have had a couple changes for the lead. We've got Turbo Knight, a bit of side-by-side action going on here. I've missed a move for the lead. I'm so sorry. Ooh, contact. George, Rapid Owen, going side-by-side. Didn't realise it was that close. My apologies. I'm going to get on board with Owen here, following George through. Spain dragging on behind us. Hang on a minute. Someone's dead. Go Lee! He's dead! George enabling the overtake to try and keep a gap, keeping it on. Switching down to medium. Also going on behind here. Rapido going to go for a move down the inside of his teammate. Oh, no, he's not going to do that. I apologise, it's all going fucking wrong in this house. Jesus. George, followed by Owen and Invade. Two teammates getting very, very close here now. Right. I'm officially back for good. Okay, lap 10 of 26. Not too far away from the halfway mark now. We've got the two Ferraris still going for it. Lennon P4 in this train following. With Valkyrie, whilst they went silent, we all saw what happened to her. Bit of rough battling, put her out and put her down. Not really where she wants to be on her soft tyres at the moment. Well, probably looking to get a bit of an undercut on Newstar out in front. But Owen, nice and close up behind George now as we watch them coming down. DRS open. Lennon moving around a little bit. Owen going for the move down the inside of George, got to change the lead once again. Looks like there's a bit of contact there. Don't think any of his wings come off though. Ooh, contact! So much contact. George down into P3. Invade goes through and Owen goes through the Ferrari to take the lead of the Grand Prix. He's getting a bit closer behind. Looks like Born in Shanghai has now pit as well. That's not good for George. Going to be looking to seek his revenge here shortly. Lennon very, very close onto the back of George. Don't know if he's going to be looking to make a move. That Red Bull's probably going to pull on him in the straight, which it has done. George now looking to try and catch up a little bit more to Invade in these next few corners. We see Invade flashing there. Use of no puts it into hot lap and George keeps it into medium. Obviously, back to really how it used to be with your multiple ERS modes and management systems, as Mark tells us before. you leave the pit lane every single time. Only two in the penalty club this week so far, Jake Bandy and Chubby Monkey. George getting a good exit there. Right on the back of Invade, not enabling any ERS. Valkyrie makes her way through on Lennon as well, back up into the 4. Oh, Lennon peels off into the pits. Maybe a bit early on a set of mediums, I don't know. But we're going to see follow suit here. Freddy as well. Joining him on that one. Spangley. That's a 3-second time penalty, joining that penalty club. A few people who are pitted already as well. Few people in the box now, including Sam or Gorn pulling down. Invade. Still hanging on the back of his teammate. Owen there, George edging ever closer. Optical now looking pretty racy on the back of Valkyrie here as well. We've still got Jiraj hanging on there in the RB. We see this every race now. It's just a random RB in amongst the top train. Please, someone, make it make sense. But George now right on the back of Invade. Henry Maggins and Beckett's trying to try and stick as close as possible to it. Invade looks to go a little bit wide there each time. George gains a little bit more ground as he gets the overtake enabled. Are we going to see a change for P2 here? He's looking to make it stick. Invade moves over. Owen lets him through. Or does he? But Invade has gone through now. We're getting very racy here. Owen moving around a little bit. Someone's peeled into the pits. That looks like Valkyrie on a set of soft tyres. That's what we would be expecting. Invade now leads us onto lap 13. We have officially hit the halfway point. In this Grand Prix. Be interesting to see what these two Ferraris are going to do here now. And where Valkyrie's going to come out, she's going to come out ahead of Born in Shanghai and Freddy. What's that going to land us? Look on the track map. She's come out just behind them both. So she's come out of traffic. She wants to probably try and clear them as quickly as possible as well. And that Red Bull, hopefully. Maybe not so much the task, but as I said before, with DRS around this circuit, you never really do know. Owen now onto the back of his teammate. This train officially takes us down to P6. Mythic hanging on there very well in the background in P6 too. Lennon, don't really know what's happened there, son. Have you got a bit of damage or something, or did you get held in the box? What happened? Did you crash? Did you spin? Did I miss it? I apologise. I was running around, people peeling into the pit lane now. That is RSF on Invade. So, Rapid Owen regaining the lead once more. These lot probably going to be following suit and pitting very soon. Invade onto a fresh set of soft tyres. Be interesting to see whereabouts he comes out. Drift King coming out there as well, and Chubby Monkey now leaving the pit lane too. George, is he going to stick just behind here? Is he going to wait until after Maggins and Beckett's to make the move? You probably think so, considering the gap between them all. Now where's Invade going to be coming out in amongst all this? It's going to be very interesting. He comes out decently far ahead of Valkyrie. Talking 2 seconds, pretty much bang on, coming out ahead of Valkyrie there. So put himself into a nice bit of clean air, as we're probably going to see Faded and Ryan pitting now as well. He's not going to get affected by them too much. Speaking of Faded and Ryan, Faded is making a move on Ryan down the inside. There, nice and comfortable. Well done to him. George Williams chasing down Rapid Owen. 2 attempts off him, probably going to want to be ahead going into the pit lane here, which I think is his plan as he now enables the overtake button. Right on board of him here as he goes down the inside, going to be ahead, going to switch over to the left onto his racing line, braking coming into the corner. Now let's see who does RPL into the pits here. So we've got George going to the pits. Oh, interesting. Rapido and Optical, Girage and Mythic all staying out. So is McLaren's opting to go a lap longer along with Owen, but one of them is also going to have to go a lap longer than the other, as well as Mythic now makes his way into P3. So not too bad from him now. It's going to be interesting to see where George is going to come out in amongst, well, RSF1 Invaders. Ryan Seals also pit and faded. Now he stays out on track. So where is George going to come out? Faded. Not faded. Invaders now officially passed him on track as Freddie goes for the fastest lap. So George is going to be coming out on the back of his teammate. And now going side by side with Freddie, but behind Born in Shanghai and behind his teammate Valkyries. RSF Invaders got himself right up the road ahead of Fading Nice as well. Got 3.5 seconds clear of this little train following here. Now George going to try. Girage gets a 3-second time penalty. It's not very good for him. He's doing very, very well, running very, very clean here, running very, very quick as well. George now on a set of soft tyres, so going to look to clear his train as quick as possible. Hoping that he's got a bit of a pace advantage as Optical. Making a move around the outside of Stowe here, pushed them wide, bit of wheel banging, both come into the pit lane though. And Girage and Mythic staying out on track now. Monumental moment as we're going to be crossing the line here. And Mythic proper collects a curb and is going to be leading the Grand Prix. And my mum is currently calling me. And she has messaged me saying, listen to this, and I know it's because she's going to be listening to Kings of Leon at Silverstone, which I wish I was right now. But we can't all do what we want, can we? Invade, very big lead out on his teammate as well. George Williams getting Optical, coming up not too far behind Rapido in here as well. Girage and Mythic going side by side. There's a lot of interesting things going on here, but this... These two are going to come out quite far behind now as we can see the gaps that everyone's sort of forming. Invade, net race leader. 3.5 second lead, as I said. Is Owen going to look to try and catch him and get a win here, or is he going to try and hold up George in the hopes that Invade can go out and get the win here? Obviously won round 1 in Bahrain, and Girage is now probably looking to make the move on the Mythic. Not using anything though, potentially going to be sitting behind him. There's carnage going on, someone has crashed. That was something. DC pit, Jesus, wept. Okay, Girage has nearly just died. Anyway, forming back to the train here. So back to kind of where we were really. So we've officially resumed normality a little bit in amongst this. George Williams going for the fastest lap here, right on the back of Rapid Owen. And these two are going to be pretty far back from the train as well, Mythic and Girage. A little bit upsetting. But these things happen, don't they? And they're gaining on Invade at a rate of knots, to be fair. It looks like it has been pushing as well. He considers he's a non now, but he has got a little bit less on the battery than both of these, especially George as well. These two pulled a gap on Valkyrie, so a train that was a big train all taking us all the way back down to P12. No longer a big train as these two go side by side through cops. This is terrifying. Okay, Drift King comes out ahead of the corner. Border Shanghai 6, the whole mediums. Freddie on the mediums, Optical on the softs, George on the softs, Invade on the softs, and Owen as well, still gaining on these. Rapid Owen is gaining rapidly on his teammate out ahead, I would say rapidly, but George Williams now takes P2 off and probably looking to drag him along a little bit as Owen goes out wide there. Now the gap has only come down to 2 seconds now. So, not like Invade isn't pushing. George Williams goes for another fastest lap here as well. Just train at the back. Now led by Valkyrie, takes it all the way down to Born in Shanghai, trying to gain onto the back of that as well, and make up a few positions on the newer softs. So what George is hoping here is obviously that Owen isn't going to try and fight him too hard. He's obviously going to be expecting a fight. Owen sits behind him here. So George isn't stupid. George is very, very clever when it comes to his racecraft, as much as we know, and his ups and downs, but having us all, one of them including being banned from a couple of tiers, but turning offline, coming into tier 3 in the Red Bull, obviously at a disadvantage with turning offline, having to relearn a lot of the tracks as well, so you've got to give him a bit of credit. His racecraft very, very good, but he knows what to be expecting from Owen here. Would have sussed him out over the course of their fight for P1, P2 and P3, which they are now currently redoing as they're gaining on Invade. Very, very quickly here as Optical makes a move on Valkyrie into P4 now. Optical looking to try and make up as much ground as possible on the train ahead. Will he? Won't he? Let's wait and see with that one. Mythic now right on the back of Born in Shanghai as well, along with Viraj. Owen, he's a little bit out on there to George. We've got someone off. Someone's died. And it's Jake Bandy. He's currently missing a front wing. I wasn't even in a party. Great. I wasn't even in a party that whole time. That was fun. Well, Jake Bandy's missing a front wing. George Williams now within DRS. After the car ahead, Mythic has left the session. So I'm going to try and get him back in quickly. If I can see him somewhere. There we go. George Williams now right on the back. Jake Bandy has retired in the pit lanes. Our first retiree of the session. Now George into the DRS of RSF1 Invade. Looking to go for the win. To be fair, not many penalties here. Everyone's doing pretty well. Valkyrie making a move on Optical now, making her way back into P4. Looking to try and keep that from Optical as much as she possibly can. The gap. Drift King now leading the train out behind us. We've now got Mythic's AI pulling him into the pit lane. I'm pretty sure that is. I don't think Mythic has rejoined, but I have invited him. But we will try again quickly before the action continues on the straight. It says he is in the game. Don't think he's going to be very happy about that one. RSF1 Invade now. A little bit of a dab on the overtake because he knows what's going to be happening behind him here. Optical. Right on the back of Valkyrie. Not looking to make a move there. I mean, why would you? When you know you've got a big DRS straight coming up towards the end of the lap, as long as you can keep it neat and tidy through here and stay within 1 second up until that DRS line. 6 laps to go here. Well, 5.5 laps to go. 6.5 laps to go? I don't fucking know. There you go, Ryan. On to the DRS straight. Ryan Seals in the penalty club. Taking inspiration from me. Now George Williams looking to make a move. Ooh, and Invade, following Invade now goes down the inside, looking for an opportunistic move there on George. George keeps the lead. And Optical also gains as well. Freddy, there's contact there with Drift King. Freddy's gone off. Viraj has gone through. It looks like Born in Shanghai has also been included now. Freddy dropped down to P9. Mythic goes 3-second time penalty there. Home drive and a bit of aggression. That's our first Rio crash we're seeing here this weekend. Thanks for bringing the spice, lads. Appreciate it. What a very, very clean race, to be fair. Very, very clean race. So we've got our 3 leaders out front here. So Let's see what they can do. Owen looking to go round the outside. He's looking again. No, is he going to be pushing George's rear and he's kissing him. He's kissing his bum. Now heading back down towards Carps. Everyone got a very equal gap between them. Owen with a lot of battery. George with not a lot of battery compared to him. He's got half his battery. Invade as well. Same thing. Owen going to be looking at probably making a move here, as he's pretty much got 100% of the battery left. Don't know if he's going to be touching the overtake. He's not looking like he's going to make a move here, actually. He's being sensible, saving the tyres. But George knows where he needs to be if he wants to try and win this race. Optical back down the inside of Valkyrie. Lots of switching for positions here. And also Born in Shanghai down the inside of Drift King. Let's see what's going back here. Got Sam. We'll go on, pull him down right behind Lennon. Then we've also got Ryan Seals and P13 behind Spangley. Mythic, who got disconnected or just left the game, whichever one happened. Turbo as well, not so many battles going on down here. We've obviously got very gargantuous Basil for the leaders. Owen's on 100% of his batteries. He has a little bit of a wee slide there. Invade. Sitting right behind his teammate, George, pulling out wide. And you see a lot of people pulling out wide there, and I thought it was just good on his battery. It's not. It is, because there are bumps on that straight. Now, if you decide to stick right on that, like how you're probably used to on every other F1 game, you're going to find that you're going to lose a little bit of time. Probably more of a qualifying thing than it is a race thing, but there are bumps on that side of the track which do cause you to lose a bit of time. Similar, there's a few tracks on this game where that does happen. It's not so much a glitch, I don't think. I think it's more just how they've been laser scanned in. But there are a few tracks where those bumps do exist. But now back to the main racing. Rapido in now, a little bit closer than he was to George this time round. Actually, very, very similar gap, but once again, not looking to make the move here. George is looking to keep ahead as much as he possibly can. Valkyrie looking to make a move round the outside of stay here. Out to close the door very, very well. Valkyrie probably going to sit behind him here, pushing him, kissing him. Bosm's going a little bit deep now. You can't be kissing people's bums. It's not ideal. Oh, Mythic. Back at Ryan Seals. Ooh, there's damage. Oh my god. What happened? What happened? What happened? Genuinely, what the fuck just happened? Back to the front, invade. Invade, this gap's still very... What the fuck has just happened? Born in Shanghai goes down inside the Drift King. Freddy also in amongst that battle as well. Someone turned left when they were supposed to turn right. Someone got clipped. Everyone's dead. Everyone's in the wall. People are in the pit lane. Mythic, I think that's Mythic. Not having a lot of fun there. But we've now got Rapido in. Ooh, now it's a fun invade going very wide there onto the grass. Owen keeping it in non. You know what he's looking to do? He's looking to make a last lap overtake here. Valkyrie optical switching positions once again. Nothing new there now. So please explain to me what's just happened, because I don't have a clue. Someone went into a wall and it all went fucking wrong. 2 laps to go here. Oh dear. Oh, Mythic. It's not going well, is it, son? It's got no front wing. Just drive around in circles for the sake of it now. Valkyrie and optical. Oh, there's more crashing. There's more crashing. What's happened? It was so clean. It was so clean. Raj takes P4 away from these two, but not really going to matter when it comes to the penalties. There's a change for the lead. I'm so sorry. George looking to back up a little bit. It looks like RSF1 Invade is now taking the lead of this race. And it's got these two going inside. Oh, Jesus. Oh, no, 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 they're banging wheels. Oh, no, 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 no. George keeps P2 somehow ahead of Rapido in. It was so clean. What's going on? This is thrilling. Enthralling racing. George now looking to take the lead. Yes. As Rapido follows suit, goes down. He's over his teammate there. Oh, it's F1 invade. Oh. They're not so much side by side anymore. Spangly also retires in the pits, lads. We could have had a non-retiree race here and look, done. Invade. Owen tapping his wheel. George sees the opportunity to try and break a little bit here. Thinks better of it. Invade. Little amounts of DRS here. DRS. Shoddy. Now on the penultimate lap of the race. Mythic with a 3 second time penalty. Born in Shanghai with a 3 second time penalty. Lads, what's happened? It did turn into a NASCAR race with all that smacking. It very much did. We may as well have been watching NASCAR here for all the Americans. Mythic. Are you letting them all go? Mythic's just still going around in circles. I think Mythic's giving off. Now with Mythic. A spun. That's how I play. Unlucky, mate. George. Not as comfortable with the lead as he's probably hoping for, as we have got to change down over Drift King and Freddy. There's yellow flags. I think it's Mythic again, I'm going to be honest. So we're now getting ready to start the final lap here of this British Grand Prix. Now, if this British Grand Prix is anything like what it's going to be on Sunday, you're all going to be very upset because it's a Red Bull leading. So, hopefully it brings as much action as we've kind of had tonight. We all love a bit of action. But here we go, starting the final lap. George Williams, our winner here last week. Can he repeat it here today? The Welshman in his home Grand Prix. And I don't know about the other two so much, but I know he is a fellow Welshman like me. So, George, Owen, Beaton, sort themselves out with their names. They're nothing alike, but still. Drifting out of the corner there. Mythic still causing yellow flags. Owen now right on the back of George, all enabling hot lap except Invade. Looking to do what they can with what they've got here. Overtaking Abel for George, looking to use as much of the battery as well as possible to try and gain a gap heading into Maggots and Beckett's, because he knows this DRS straight is coming up as Invade. Owen is catching as much as he can. Hitting my batteries, now going through Maggots and Beckett's. George has just got to hope that this stays perfect now. And Owen messes it up, which he hasn't done. He has done. He's hit the grass. He's pushed too hard. He's got overtake enabled. He's got the DRS, but is he going to be able to catch him? I don't think he's going to be able to do it. He's messed it up going through Maggots and Beckett's in the final part of the race. George now is just going to keep it tidy, keep it clean, heading up towards the line. Is he going to be our repeat winner here? 2 weeks in a row. George Williams now rounding out the final corners of the British Grand Prix. Now heading around the final corner. We see him come around. George wins here in Silverstone, followed by Owen and Invade as well. We've got changes down here. Born in Shanghai, Freddy, side by side heading into the final complex. Up over the curb goes Freddy, keeping the lead over Shanghai. Owen has retired and left, so we can probably grab those results off the streams. I don't really know what just happened. Lemon, P10, was full on pun down, or P10 but technically P11. Oh, an obstacle. Didn't see that. P3 on the podium in the McLaren. No, it won't be. It won't be. It'll be P4. What's going on? Oh, Ryan drifting. Oh, he's a bit like fuck's sakes. Oh, totally demonstrating how you don't want to be drifting the cars and then throw it battle, coming over to the line with Polish hammer. And who have we got left to finish? Chubby, Munkin, come on, Chubster. Come on. Off and over the line. He's done it! What a race. Gotta say, it was just a DRS train, a little bit boring, couple of chains for the lead for the first bit. Pit stops came round. Mental. It all went on its fucking arse, that race. But, driver of the day, what we saying? What do we reckon? I've just skipped the podium. I'm so sorry. It's just natural instinct for me to do that. Fuck's sakes. Look, we've got to look at a few people here. George, he's won the race from P4 on the grid. Gave us an amazing race all through and also got the fastest lap towards the end. Also got Invade, and we have got Owen as well. Optical 2 from P9 on the grid. We've got Drift King going from P14 to P6, and also Sam going from P18 to what he's going to be P11. The positions are changed. We're going to sort it out somehow. But gotta say, it's going to go to George R. Williams in the Red Bull. I know it's a Red Bull. Know what you're all going to say. But he did put up a very, very thrilling battle for us all. And he did obviously gain those 3 seconds up on Invade as well. So, very, very good race to him. Let's see if we can get him in this party. Show full results. Okay, full results are here. Let's just screenshot those quickly. I think I got it. Think I got him. Anyway. George. Let's see if we can get him in the party here. Is George going to join? Groggers! He's disconnected. What on earth is going on in the House of Commons? Oh, he's connecting. George is here. We have him. No, it's just me. No, it's just me. What? You're in 2 parties. You fucking should be sorry. Go. Anyway, Jorge, congratulations. Winning the Silverstone Grand Prix. 2 wins in a row. How does it feel? Yeah, class. Nice one. No, I did catch the back end of that. I think it was on like lap 24 or something when initially it started to come about that you didn't want to be in the lead because obviously somewhere like this with it being such a DRS heavy track, you don't want to be in the lead going up to the final closing stages. You drove really well. You got quite lucky at the end with Owen making a big mistake in Maggots and Beckett's and heading himself onto the grass. So that probably couldn't have come at a better time for yourself. But obviously not going to take that away from you. You gained 3 seconds on Invade coming out the pits as well with his nice little overcut that he did on yourselves. Undercut, overcut, same thing. We don't know anymore. So you did well to catch back up to him. Definitely in the first sort of stint of the races. I think there was about 12 of you in that queue coming up to it as well. But 2 race wins on the bounce. Winning at what we can technically call your home Grand Prix for the Silverstone Grand Prix this weekend. I don't know if it's just a tire fall off thing as well, because he was trying to get away from you. It wasn't like he wasn't using the battery, because he was pretty much on 20-30% the whole time when you were chasing him down. But I guess it's just fair play to you guys, and especially for catching him. But next week, what do we reckon? 'Cause that's what I'm finding out for you. Hungary, the Hungaroring. The Haunted Autodrome, mate. This is Hunted's Palace. You like Bowser's Castle? Hunted's Castle, mate. What do you reckon to come into my homeland? What do we reckon? Fair play. You heard it here first, folks. Ah, I like that. I like that. I feel like it's going to be close again. It's going to be a close race again. DRS train's going to play into this massively, but more towards that middle sector. But also, George, I have some great news for you here today. The fans have voted, aka myself, and you've been voted the driver of the day. Not so much for your qualifying performance, more for your race performance. You got out qualified by your teammate, so did you? But no, congratulations on your win today. We wish you the best for the rest of the season. I don't think I'm going to do this again. One, because can't be asked. If I need to, I have to. But congratulations on your race win today. Very proud of you. Move on to Hungary next week. Any words you want to say on stream before we sign off? Very much love some elbows out racing. You know what? That race was really clean up until like the final 10 laps, and people just started smacking the shit out of each other for no reason. hmm it was so boring. There was like a point where I wasn't here for 6 laps. Like I was having to do something, and I was like just changing in between people. And I was like, nothing's really going on here, to be honest. So I don't really need to speak it anyway. But anyway, that's us done from RPL Season 1, Tier 3, Round 4 here at Silverstone. Join us tomorrow at 8 PM British time for Tier 2, where you're probably going to see a lot more carnage around the Circuit de Catalunya of Spain, where I will be racing. I won't be commentating, so you don't have to put up with me for another night of mayhem, but you will have to put up with me for a night of mayhem on track. Then on to Saturday in the afternoon at 4 PM, am I correct in saying that? We've got F2 once again around 5 PM, F2 once again around Silverstone. Then later on in the day at 8 PM, we have got the main event of Tier 1 around Suzuka in Japan, which high expectations for. Leo Lund run away a bit in the McLaren. Currently, we have got a McLaren seat free at the moment, so we'll have to wait until Saturday to find out who will be taking that spot alongside him. But thank you very much. It's been an absolute pleasure. You'll be hearing from Ryan tomorrow. Thanks for joining us.